Okay, preface this. I gotta say that there's already some issues I do not appreciate about how you start the video game. Um, Number one, you have no options when you first start to adjust any of your graphics, audio settings. Those are two biggies with video games that should be automatically up front. I'm sure they're using some kind of auto detect tech. But still, when it comes to that kind of thing, I would prefer to have all of that in my own hands, as I know my computer better than an algorithm that's supposed to figure out what are the base level settings that if you're going to do something like that, put it on really basic settings. But so the reason why you can't mess with any of the settings, video, graphic, audio, any of that, is because they force you into a character creation screen, which has its own issues. Before you even get to that, you're put into like an accessibility mode where there's a text to speech enabled that kind of goes through some options. The problem is, what I see here is like there's an attempt at doing some kind of accessibility upfront, but it's not followed through. This, for example, key mapping here, this is a nightmare for anybody that you wouldn't be able to read that if you have issues with that. I'm going to take a look at this high contrast UI. There we go. That's what we're talking about. But initially oh no, that's not good. Look at that. That's not good at all. There's no point in setting this high contrast UI if it's not going to follow through. Why are the other items actually proper, but the key mapping isn't? What? Did they just forget? Y'all just forget? Like, this is part of an important part of playing the video game itself. That's really, really strange. Maybe there's something else there. But I would say that's definitely something they probably should fix, as that is a pretty vital thing there when you're trying to read these items, and because of the transparency being of such a high value, meaning that it's very transparent. The background per item there, it's just some kind of like a drop shadow kind of look. A box. It's basically just a box with a really, really high transparency on it. So you're just seeing a very light background. The problem is you don't have very good clarity of the text itself. So this should have fixed that, but this doesn't, as we see here. For some reason, it's only that. And I'm just seeing this now. I'm not like prepared ahead of time. I'm gonna rip this apart. No, that's not it at all. But that is what that is. Oh, that's an interesting thing. Did you see that clean UI? What was that? Look at this. Fades out UI elements when you're not looking at them. Oh, that's a really nice. Corsair IQ. I don't know what that is, but it's definitely a no. Eye tracking. No. Hold on. There was some. I was able to press it. It looked like, but now it's nothing. I guess this is just shit that I can't do. We'll put it that way, right? View and browser. I guess you can learn more about it down there. Okay. All right. So, large fonts, I believe, are massive. Yeah. I think they. I don't know if they're supposed to be that big. Maybe they are. Okay, enable text-to-speech, right, we looked at that. Enable menu narration colorblind mode. What do you got? You got different options for colorblind, right? Yeah, that's cool. Message alert. Enable this to play a sound when a message is received. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, but that's kind of a big mess up there. I would use this, honestly. If I'm going to look at does it apply to like my character stuff? Oh, it totally does. Look at that. Although they still have that weird shadow there, I would have just removed that. That just still doesn't kind of defeats the whole high contrast thing when you're putting a little fade in anyway. I don't think so. I think somebody missed that. See, these are proper. These are a high contrast or whatever. But I don't think you should have that there. That's odd. Okay, that's fine. So let's take apparel. What is that? Like a little store? No, it's just for your characters. Okay, I don't care about that. Let's go back over here. So that's actually really nice that works the way it does. It's an odd thing that everything is kind of like a it doesn't feel like you're locking in a setting, you know, because you'll make a change, but you're hitting escape because you're backing out, right? So that literally is just turning it on. But sometimes there's a hard confirmation. That's a weird thing. That's one of those UX things, user experience things, which is, I'm a UX UI guy, so I look at that kind of stuff too. Also, don't really personally like the little bracketed. Okay, see this little borderline around there, where there's little points on each of the corner right there. It's just a lot of visual trash, is the way I would call it. It's competition for your eye to see these hard contrast pieces where you're looking at, okay, am I looking at the border? The border's competing with the text itself. And it's not like a huge amount. That's not the point. But it's enough to be a visual indicator that there is something there as a border for you to pay attention to, because there's enough of contrast there. Personally, I would just remove it, probably better without it, just because you wouldn't have that competition visually with your eyes and the border. Most people probably wouldn't even think to put that into any kind of formulated sentence or, a thought, because they would probably ignore it, because it probably doesn't bother them that much. But when we're talking about UX UI stuff, every little piece is, it's a Gestalt principle. Every little piece makes the whole. It's not about each little piece itself individually and impact-wise. It's about how it contributes to the whole. So something like that, and something like this here, where that just seems like an error. I wonder. I might tweet at them saying, "Hey guys, what's up with that? What's going on here?" I mean, I would argue that this is probably the most useful place for that, So, but that's not actually how that's working there. But yeah, so yeah, right out the gate, audio, the video not being able to pick that. So what I did was I just did a random character in order to come in here and set the settings, and now I'm gonna log out. So I'll make a new character, so we can talk about the characters, the character creation. Because in the character creation in Division 1, I did a video on that a long time ago. It's already gone because it was on another channel on YouTube, and it basically talked about the limitation of the the facial the faces that you could get, the face types. How do I get rid of this character? So that's interesting. How do I delete? No, that's not what I want to do. Game launch. I want to continue. I would like to... Oh, there we go. Delete agent. Okay, very bottom right here. So this is interesting. V, new agent. Okay. Quit game. Select. Okay. So select, continue. This is multiple ways to just get into the game. That's fine. It's not needed, but, whatever. It's there. You would think that one way only. No need to overly complicate stuff.
Priority mission highlighted.
Not a high fan of this whole look. But it probably performance-wise, and I'm just probably not used to it right now here. And I'll talk about that later, maybe once I formulate a better opinion about what it is I don't like about that. And it could just be differences. I'm used to looking at the old Division UI, but that's not exactly true, because that's not the only UI that I ever look at in video games. So I think what it is some of it has to do with the competition of the border as a kind of light gray, very light gray coloring with the other elements that are contained inside of it. So it's just too much visual, like Noise is really what it ends up being, is visual noise, right? So, granted, in a game that is stylistically, like, art direction is driven based on noise, you could argue that it makes sense. But I think I'm always a fan of balancing those aspects out, So every time you have these little boop, 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 that's just another little, and that works, I think, for what they want with their art direction, art style, is this kind of technical look. So how do we make it technical? Well, we have little square dots, it looks like a little bit, like a little pixel, a little pixel. Hard edges, of course, tech side. So let's delete our agent here now that we were able to actually log in and adjust our settings, which is what we shouldn't have had to do. We should not have had to make I actually kind of like that. the big mustache. But that's okay. We'll start from the proper beginning. I think the proper beginning would have been this. And if you didn't have a character there, it would have just shown the, empty profile or whatever. I think that would have been a better proper beginning versus forcing you into, the accessibility mode that is not followed through in the game later on, as we looked at with the UI, the high contrast UI when that was applied. Okay. So, yeah, great. It's like, wait a second, I didn't want to go to school today or tonight. Well, you know what? Sorry, it's my job. Okay, looking at this, really like the setup they have here for the background and the character in the front here. The little light modes are unnecessary, but that's fine. They just kind of add the feel of the game. What I didn't like about being dumped into this mode, and I will say being dumped into this mode, this character creation initially, was the fact that I couldn't adjust. I didn't know what, I didn't know what the dimensions of the game that the game was rendering out at. Was it 1920 by 1080 native to my monitor? Was it full screen? Was it I didn't know that stuff. Now what I think they did was just kept the settings that I had from open beta and private beta, closed beta, all that stuff. That I think those just stayed on the system, especially since I did not delete the prior versions of the game anyway. So, it's smart. It's smart. In a way, it's very smart because it means it's less issue for most gamers going forward, and you're only gonna, bother people like me. They're control freaks, and we want to see that option first off. Okay. Character creation, select a body type. Okay. Select a body type. So, if I were framing this in terms of like a work atmosphere, I would probably be like, okay, that's, select a body type. I guess we're taking on the new verbiage, the new phrasing of the current era, the current time period that we're in right now, which is, non-binary related to your sexual orientation, which what that has to do with the video game, I don't know. And it doesn't have anything to do with the video game. It has everything, in my opinion, to do with looking at the audience that they're attempting to sell to, right? When I think body type, I think bulky, medium, and, small. There you go. Right. I'm going to hold off on that, but you can see text below anybody, because this is going to go up to YouTube as well. So, so that's it. Like I said, if I'm looking at this in relation to, if I'm talking about this in an office, so I'm looking at the UX UI stuff. Thanks for dropping into the stream. And I already went over how I did not like the being forced into the accessibility text-to-speech mode, and then automatically the character creation before I could even do the settings for my PC. I couldn't even adjust whether I wanted this to be windowed or borderless window or full screen. And I talked about how that was probably based on the prior games, as I had set those before, but still, it doesn't, while that may be a nice thing in some regards, I think ultimately it's bad for PC users specifically, because PC generally likes to tinker You know, we like to make adjustments to whatever it is that we're using, especially again, if you're going to give us the option to run dual monitor layout, which is basically, thanks Joe, which is basically what the original Division did as well. So looking at this again, yes, when I think body type, I think, you know, big, medium, small, something like that, or slim, large. I don't think male, female, but once again, this is back to the whole who is the audience that they're looking at targeting, that kind of thing. Okay, so that out of the way, I'm not going to get into all of that. That's as far as I'm going with that. My specific opinions on that are really unimportant to this kind of thing. So let's look at, I'm going to change the body type. I think you can get the idea of what my opinions are on this. So that will swap you between what would be traditionally referred to as male and female. Okay, so that's that. Now, originally, the first Division, I kind of hinted this in the very beginning when I first started, really did not give you a lot of different variations when it came to facial structure, regarding race or whatever like that. So, you know, tying that in with the whole, you know, body type kind of thing, it is a little odd that you have very limited options in one regard, and you have a very kind of, you know, open to what the current generation is using as far as phrasing is concerned in regards to gender on the other hand. So, all right. So let's look at randomizing characters, because when I was doing this earlier, I was looking at some Nightmare creations. This guy looks relatively normal, I suppose. Yeah. So we have kind of mixing of features there. That's fine. Yeah. You really can start getting some very derpy looking dudes. That's a very derpy looking dude to me. So, yeah. Oh, there we go. That's working. This is a esports generation guy. So we're going to go off the rails here from the professional kind of verbiage that I was using to ridiculous streamer stuff here in a minute. It's because I can't help it. What I'm presented with is what I react to and respond to, and that's basically the only reason why I stream anyway. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't really feel like streaming the Division early on, because I had nothing to say. The Division 2 is pretty much the Division 1.9, because original Division ended at 1.8. This is just 1.9 or 1.1 if you want, a 1.10 or 2, version 2. I get, you know, literally version 2. That's why they named it version 2, because it was enough steps up. If we're looking at it development process-wise, it literally can be version 2 at that point, because there's enough core structural changes to warrant that. But there are some things that have not changed. What was definitely changed is they definitely got more wacky when it came to the character creation, and I think that some of this is heavily influenced from Ghost Recon Wildlands, which I was not a fan of. I did a whole video on that, which is gone, of course, as well, because that was on the old channel. But I did a whole intro to Ghost Recon Wildlands and character creation as well. It took about an hour, so I would expect this to take about an hour or so. And I'm gonna look. I'm about 19 minutes in, so there we are. So yeah, let's keep going. Oh my Jesus! Did you see in between the transformation types that were affecting? Got a huge ocean. All right, so this is some somewhat relatively normish looking dude, I suppose. There's some odd color styling choices there with the eyes and the hair and the, I guess, what do they refer to? The drapes don't match the carpet or something, but that's in regards to other things. Let's go. The in-between nightmares that are popping up, I need to turn that fan on, that are popping up are quite interesting indeed. This actually looks like some actor kind of looking dude. It also looks really weird to me. Okay, that's a very normal guy. This is getting back into the, yeah, I guess that's relatively normal. Yeah. But you can see they have like they have like 3 racial frames, I would say, for like the head shapes, you know, and traits. You have Caucasian, you have Asian, you have like African. You don't. That's pretty much it. I don't know what the hell that was between there. So for me, I am not going to find myself in here. I've already looked. There are no facial construction types that really stand out to me that I feel would connect me to the character. But that's okay. In a third-person looter shooter, you're not really staring at the face of your character, and most times in the original Division, I just put a mask on anyway. So, oh my god, what is this outfit that they're really like low, like they're like, you know what? We're not gonna touch anything related to gender. That's why we call it body type, and we're just gonna sag them pants because you can't tell what's going on there. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what we're packing. It could be something, could be nothing. I don't know. Do we got a missile or do we have a tunnel? What's going on? I don't know. Maybe we have both. You know, one in the front, one in the back. Let's do it. You don't know what kind of party I'm ready for. This is what these pants say to me. You do not know. I need to turn this fan on. Give me a minute here. Just 1 second. Okay. Source silo. Get your terminology correct. You know what? I am not normally one that would talk about that terminology anyway. I tend to not care in that regards about that stuff, but whatever. Okay. So, yeah. But you gotta have that little belly button poking out or whatever, right? Gotta make sure you're cool. This is an interesting choice of pieces that was constructed. Let's keep going. Yeah, relatively normal looking dude. Now we've gotten into it. Oh yes. This is like, reminds me of that Dr. Disrespect guy. And maybe it's because of the odd, like, hair color or the big hair. I don't know. But what this engine does not do well is hair. Oh my god. Yeah, the hair on that dude was horrible. This looks like one of the other guys that we looked at before. And here we have, again, a very mixed, like, they're literally just rolling the dice. We're just going to go with a bunch of stuff. And there you go. It's good. See, this guy looks relatively normal, you know. So, part of this, you know, looking at these things is, okay, how does this fit in relation to the world that they're living in, too? Would they have the time to even care? Nah. That's for sure, you know? But some people are clean-shaven, which I guess some would care, and others have very long hair, which would make more sense. But when it comes to things like purple dye, that's clearly breaking outside of the realm of, I'm gonna pick this guy. He looks like a face that I would be able to run here. So let's take a look at the options for character creation. Okay, I think this is the same face that I picked for the beta. This is the same face. We've got some little slowdown there. I'm not sure if you guys saw that. That was kind of odd. Okay. But here's the thing about working with the video settings, the graphic settings. If you do borderless windowed or window full screen, whatever they're referring to it here, you're locked with your pixel output. Like, I'm locked at 1920 by 1080. I don't have the option to downgrade those graphics. I don't know what made them think that was a good option, but I don't like the fact that I don't have the option of doing something like 1600 by 900 instead at windowed full screen. So that's a performance hit to people that can't run the game. Maybe they have very good confidence in their, in their engine, but it's a snowdrop engine. It's not exactly the most forgiving in terms of like power, requirements. It's actually very kind of a pain in the ass to run. So here's head appearances. So you just have a bunch of things. I need to go and take off those glasses. Once again, I'm not going to find myself in this. It just doesn't happen. And that's okay. That's why in the original Division, I actually chose female character. You know, it's like, well, I've said this many times. You know, Ghost Recon Wildlands, well, why do you play a female character? Oh, the good guy has purple hair. That's great. Play a female character because I don't have anything in games that looks like what I look like, so what do I give a shit, you know? Let's see here. Yeah, I don't care about the clothing. It really doesn't matter. But where's them saggy pants? Oh, man. That's a choice. Yeah, that's a thing. I'm just going to go with these because they look like relatively normal. I'm probably too normal for the time period that we're in. That's probably my problem. By probably, I mean everyone that wants me to be a certain way would consider that to be a problem. I have to accept everyone else's ideas, but not the other way around. Brow depth. So yeah, you have a ton of stuff here. Oh wow, he's very unhappy there. Did his skin tone color change? I feel like somehow he morphed a little. What am I changing here? Brow depth. Oh, okay. How much is this part sticks out? Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, there's options here, you know. Eye line. Oh yeah, raising and lowering. That's fine there, I suppose. Eye spacing. Oh, this is where we. Yes. Now I'm not looking to make an abomination. It's fine. What I don't like about this character creator though is how my character's just like, yeah, stop doing the Stevie Wonder. Sit straight, just like at the barber shop. Sit fucking straight. All right. Do you want me to craft this stuff? I really don't feel like it's uncanny valley type stuff. I don't think that this looks very human. It looks like a digital creation to me. It doesn't really. I would never mistake this for being a human. You know, that's definitely, and that's what uncanny valley is. It's like, wow, it's so good looking that it's freaking me out, and how human it looks. You know, I would not say that. Let's see here. Nose height. Yeah, that's fine. Nose bridge. Yeah. Cannot give him a bulbous bridge. Yeah. Mouth height. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cheeks. Okay, that just makes him slimmer or fills him out more. Well, you know, it's the end of days, right? He should be gaunt as fuck. Oh, I barely eat anything. Although he is a killer, right? And killers get to eat first. Jawline. I can't. If you keep moving your damn head, I can't. That's fine. Eye protrusion. Ear protrusion. There we go. Oh yeah, I noticed a lot of the characters have the Dumbo effect going on, where they're like, "All right." It's funny because this was we were talking about that the other day in Emphasize's stream. Yes, apparently that means like good luck in like I forgot what, Korean maybe. If you have big ears, we're not gonna do that. Okay, so we'll do that. That's one of those weird things where I'm setting stuff, but then I'm hitting escape, and it always feels like I'm going away from the decision that I made, you know? See, this feels like I have to really pump up the value. I don't remember it being as low as it was, or as the lighting, it just kind of fucks with it, too. I think that eventually it's not really going to matter. We'll go with the dark color here. Hairstyles are a nightmare, so let's just look at them, okay? Alright, so this already is, what in the hell is this? This isn't hair, these are feathers, right? This is what feathering looks like. They have feathered hair, apparently. Oh, that's fine, but it's so short. That is, what in the hell, to me. Bishop from Alien? Is that what that is? Aliens? Is that what that's the Bishop look right there. That's got to be what that is. This is another one of those what in the fuck. But in regards, like, they don't have barbershops, right? And apparently everyone forgot how to cut hair. That's just not something that, Jesus Christ. I think it looks like feathers is what it is. It looks like feathers. That's what their hair looks like. It literally looks like feathers. Okay. Okay, you got a lot of a lot of things going on here, buddy. It's like you made this kind of, you're covering up a bald spot or something? Is that what that's going on? Like a huge comb over? Also, windswept comb over. That's the Donald. We'll call that the Donald. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even... I'm just going to move away from that, right? And this, texture-wise, I can't really... Maybe it's the purple color? Maybe it's the purple color that's making it look like feathers? But it just... That looks horrible to me. Oh, yeah, okay. Right. And the only issue I have with it is the shape of this, you know? It also doesn't look right on the guy. That probably looks like that would be on that guy. Just, there you go, it's a cyan. He's a Saiyan. Saiyan. Yeah. Got him the locks, man. Alright, let's get out of that. We have another Saiyan, Super Saiyan, feathered Saiyan hair. And this is a very generic... It looks like somebody actually wore it. This fits the character's head. And that could be another thing, too, is the skull shapes and all that. The hair just doesn't work well on most of these characters, you know. Was there one Did that change? Is it the same? Oh, that just took like 5 years to change for some reason. I don't even know if there's anything here. I'm either going to go with Baldy McBaldnut, aka the #1 shave, right? Or this normal, plain, painfully straight male look. Right? I've got no problem with that. That's me anyway. This is fine, I suppose, as well. I mean, I'm not like rocking the best hairstyle in real life anyway, but I can at least recognize this is something as well. We'll just either go here. We'll go with that. You look like you're not. So let's also, can we fix your hair color for the love of Jesus Christ? There we are. Whew. Yeah, see, I really don't like the face already. Again, I'm just looking at the face and I just don't like it. Yeah, that looks bad. That looks not great. That is silly and ridiculous. They gave you the police stash or something. That is like after some time for me. Yeah, that's not anytime soon. And here, yeah, that's what that is. Okay. Lemmy. There's the Lemmy. Okay, alright, great. Yeah, okay, we're going with police stash. Fuck it. Alright, let's get that going. And that's just going to be the character. That's just going to be it, because I don't want to go through any of it. Well, okay, hold on. We have markings. Yeah, see, this really reminds me of Ghost Recon Wildlands. See, and this is why I didn't really think I wanted to stream, because this part of it, I don't really have a whole lot. I think the first, like, 20-odd minutes or whatever when I was talking about the user interface, that's where I live. See, I can't see any of these because you keep moving your head, dude. Like, you know, can you look at the camera so we can see it? I'm going with none. They do start you off with, like, 50 markings. Like, they're just like, ooh, gamers are going to want all of these things on their face. That's how they roll. They need to customize. And more like hide. How can I hide my character's features? How best can I hide them? God, I already hate that hairstyle. See, this is the problem with making a character. I'm just like, nope. There we go. Now I want to take the mustache off, though. And then I want to fix the mouth shape as well. The area right there. Oh my god, this is never going to end. No, jawline. No, it's fine. Mouth height? No, that's not it. There's not enough here for me to play with, unfortunately. You're just going to stay like that, dude. Alright, you can't get rid of that. No, I don't need a leg tattoo. I'm fine, thank you. But what do you have? See, I can't see it anyway. What's the point of giving myself that? Was that a Crusader paint? I'm not sure what that means, Crusader paint. So you'd have to, you know, really say. Okay, so I can pick something, but I can't see it. What, did we take a cue from Destiny 2? Where you can see your gun, but you can't rotate it and actually zoom in or anything? What's going on here? These look neat. I'm probably never going to see them. So I'm not really sure why they're here. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure. Cross painting on face paint. Yeah, that's a good question. I have no idea. Neck tattoo. Always a great choice. Always a great choice. You know, when you're saving people, you know, during the chaos, what you want to look like to them is, yeah, there you go. There you go. You want to look like a scary, just out of prison look. That's what you want. Give me that neck tattoo, though, baby. So, what you mean you'll be able to see them when you buy them? Mankini. Okay. We have fully devolved from the professional. This took about 35 minutes, but it was initially very business-like verbiage being used, talking about professional user interface, user interaction type stuff, to mankinis. That took about 35 minutes. I appreciate that. My brain is no longer thinking in the mode of doing work, and I'm having problems again processing the things that you guys are saying. So we've reached bottom. We're good. We're good. We're there. What you mean when you buy the Mankini DLC? Come on. I'm totally going to get that shit. If that actually happens, it better be in bright green. I need the Borat special. You know, if I don't get the Borat special, then it better be in like bright pink or purple. I'm shocked it took that long. Well, you know, I think most of y'all were not here for about 20 minutes anyway. So that's count as first person to show up, you know, so. Okay, I think this is good. And by good, I mean this looks horrible, but I don't have a choice because that's what it is. What are we going to go with? These two? Go with those. There we go. Why is everything popping? Do you notice that? Look at the, his face is like made of jello. It's just popping all over the place. That's what happens when I put sunglasses on. Alright, let's see here. I think I already made these choices. Plain and plain. And my shoes would be the only fashionable choice here. And there we go. Now, we go with this character that I hope I can cover his face up with a mask at some point in the future. Like, hopefully very, very near future. Don't worry, I'm here now to bring the room down. Oh, yeah, no worry. Not a problem. Okay, ready for the world. Policeman, police. Trooper man, McTrooper face.
Meet me at the gate.
Okay, so performance-wise, I'm definitely seeing some shit going on here. I'm getting like 49 frames, 60, 50. It's all over the place. 39? Wow, look at that, 39. On OBS, though, as far as frames missed due to rendering lag, 12 out of 156,000, basically a 0%. Performance-wise for streaming seems to be okay, but the game itself is running like shit. The frame rate is just all over the place. Go to settings. So, once again, you are forced to do character creation before you can even get to this, which I think is vital. And even when you're here, you're locked in. Let's say I'm doing windowed full screen. You can do windowed, you could do full screen, which if you're a streamer, you don't do full screen unless you have a dual PC setup, right? I'm not that privileged or rich, so I have to go windowed full screen and play on the same computer. Windowed would be a problem because it would be very small, and why am I going to do that? Now, the downside to windowed full screen is you can't select the resolution for your game. I already talked about this earlier. But to me, I don't know why they made that decision. It gives people like me a hard time because I can then know I can't take my 6-year-old machine and run it at a better frame rate. I also can't adjust my refresh rate. I have a 144 hertz monitor, so it's just whee. You know, it's where it is. You know, I can't tell it to select anything, and that's probably okay. You know, because there is something that you can adjust later on. It's not in here, it's in graphics, and that is the frame rate limit. I have that on and set to custom FPS 90. It's already not great at that, meaning it should be able to go up to that, but it's not. VSync off, of course, with the AMD FreeSync is running, and this could be an issue with AMD FreeSync itself and the game, because not every game and desync, FreeSync, whatever work perfectly. I think it's more the FreeSync issue. Everything else here is pretty relatively basic. It's all the settings I had during the beta. So performance-wise, I'm going to say it's not running as well as it was in the beta, which is scary, you know? But I haven't even really touched that. The other thing that I mentioned earlier was you're, being forced into the accessibility options, but not giving the option to kind of do this first off. And then even when you do this, set your high contrast mode so you can actually read things, because everything is on some kind of, transparency type of thing. It's not applied to your key mapping, which is ridiculous because you clearly would need it there with all the settings that are there. I don't know why they did that, and I will keep talking about that because that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay, now we can move forward. And if you want to hear me rant about that stuff, you probably won't, but that's because I talked about it earlier. So so I don't really know what else I can do performance-wise to make any adjustments. It looks like the frame rate's really going to vary quite a lot. I'm seeing like 39, 75, 40, there's 39 again, there's 40, there's 51, 66. It's in the top left corner. You can probably see that now if I put that there. It's right there. Oh, my finger got cut off. But it's like right above the little radar to the left of it. Yeah. And that frame rate, even me standing here letting it render this scene, 49 frames, 39 frames, 40, 48, 70, 72, 68, 61, 58, 45, 39, 40, 57. What is going on there? This is the scene I'm rendering, right? Why is that fluctuating so greatly? That's a weird... Hopefully they make some adjustments to whatever the hell's going on there. I'm going to have to look at my settings again here just to make sure that I can turn down anything that maybe... resolution scaling, I could change that. I could put that to like 85%. That would probably help. I'm going to do that. And when you do that, if you find that things don't look as like sharp or whatever, you can adjust your sharpness. It kind of mimics the look of a higher resolution. So again, here, you should be able to adjust your sharpening. Here you go. So if things look a little too soft or whatever, you can give it a little bit more, a little pick-me-up, a little perk. Just sharpens the edges of things, makes it look like you have more resolution than you actually do. There's one other thing I can do in regards to the frame rate, and this could be an OBS issue, but I'm still getting like 40. That's 40 frames per second. 47, 55, 62, 57, 46, 39, 40. And that is OBS itself. I'm going to turn off the preview window and see if that makes any adjustments. Okay, already I see 83, 82, 79, 83. Let's move this like right here. This is about where I had it before. It was kind of looking right there because the FPS counter was on top of that window shade. 83, 82, 83, 82, 83, 82. So if you are streaming this game and you have different monitor refresh rates, I have the 144 here and the 60 over here. This is a pretty well-known issue, I think, at this point, if you've encountered any kinds of problems with streaming with OBS specifically. I don't know about slobs. I would imagine it's the same, but it may not be because they deviated some way around there with code. But with OBS itself, and I'm running 2302, there is a problem, and it's probably tied to Windows 10 is what people were, saying in forums and all that, where if you have the preview window up, it negatively affects the FPS of the main window, of the main monitor. So I'm seeing like pretty much double performance by turning that off. This is what I had to do with Destiny 2 as well. I have to shut off the preview window. Funny thing, the original Division does not have that issue. And I just streamed that like a week or two ago. So I don't know what is going on there. I don't know what's going on there. But pro tip from Pro Streamer, right? All right, let's take a look here. Auto run, gotta love a game that has auto run, hands off, look on, no hands. Great, love it. Don't have to hold down any freaking keys, just click a button, You can probably toggle run as well at some point. Looks like they're making me slow for some reason here. I didn't look at any of the other windows though, so we're gonna do that. Let those people burn, that's fine. I don't really actually care about them. Social, progress further to unlock. Plan recruit Grace Larson. News, Ubi Club. Character. Oh yeah, you know, I had all those shields. I wonder where they give me that stuff. I'll probably look that up at some point. Apparel. Wow. Okay, so what do we got here? Is this the store? We buy all the things. Yeah, oh man. Gotta buy all the things. Look at that. That's something. How much is the, hats. I gotta look at hats, right? 140 Ubi bucks. U-bucks. What do we got over here? Little emotes. Oh man, gotta love that. But do you have the backpack kid dance though? Watch out, he'll sue you if you do. This is bend over and take it. Jeez, wow, look at that. They put that in there. That's good. Oh, fishing. That's great. That's a good one. Okay, all right, cool. What do we got? Oh yeah, nasty ass things. Yeah, oh yeah, these texture patterns. Great, they brought those back. That's good. Shirts. Who don't like a shirt? A shirt that you're wearing under your armor, so how useful is it actually? See, that actually shows up over your gear. Look at that. See how it shows up over your gear? Whereas this, your body armor, is on top of your gear. Here, it looks like you're not wearing any body armor. That's interesting. I wonder why they do that. I don't really care. I don't think it's neat, actually. I'm like, fine, hide the body armor. I don't care. We know that I have it on. You know, but that gives you some more leeway with customization of your character, so you don't look all pretty much the same character-wise. Okay, so that's what that is. We looked at those things. 3 hats. Do I have 3 hats? I do. I can wear that. I can wear that. Or I can wear this. Or I can't wear this. What? What the hell's going on there? I cannot wear it? Or I can wear it? Which one? Video game. What are you doing? What? Why is he turning his back on me? Holy shit. Okay, dude. Fine. Whatever. I don't like you either. Unequip. Equip. Unequip. Equip. Unequip. Equip. There's little bugs. Little bugs, right? Yeah. These look like leftover bugs from the beta. A AAA game that I pre-ordered and paid full monies for. No discounts? No, that didn't do it. I mean, I'm sure it's there. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure that when I back out of this menu, this thing will be there. But it's just a weird thing. See, there it is. But it's just a weird thing. I'm never going to wear that. It looks horrible as fuck. But it's just a weird thing that would even be an issue that would come up. So I'm sure that there's clearly some bugs left in this game. Clearly. And it's already past the closed beta, open beta, private beta, beta, whatever mode. So there's kind of no excuses at this point, you know? It's straight up bugs. The nice thing is they are not game-breaking bugs, you know? This is like tiny little baby bugs. Ew, who the fuck wants those around? Preview emote. Why did he turn his back? What the hell's going on there? Preview emote. There we go. That was weird. Did I hit inspect character? I probably did. Zoom out. Pan up. Oh, you can turn. Okay, look. Well, can you not turn your back so we can zoom in? There we go. Oh, we did something. Oh, geez. These are not great. So, very unresponsive. It's like you have to hold it down and it goes up or down a preset amount. So tapping the button doesn't get you to shift the controls themselves very much. Why do I show this? Why am I showing any of this? Because I do it with every video game. It doesn't mean I hate the game. It doesn't mean I'm hating on the game. It doesn't mean that the game is bad. I just look at every game because this is a hobby, right? I'm not saying the developer is horrible. If I thought the developer was horrible. Dude, why are you looking the other way? Look at motherfucker. You know, if I thought the developer was horrible, I wouldn't have pre-ordered the video game. The developer showed, I keep using the developer, henceforward, Massive will be known as the developer, this contract. Okay, I can't see any of those. But yeah, they did a great job with the original game. They responded over time with very... Did I have these shoes on? They weren't showing right now. That's weird. And patches. Showcase to other players that you know how to find the right path. Pathfinder, Warren. Capitol Hill, Warren. Okay, I don't know why I have that. I just have it, but I didn't have it before. Caches, oh yeah. You know what would have been nice? If we could have brought over the cache keys from the original Division, because I would have had quite a lot of them. It looks like the same little symbols too, the little icons that they pulled over from the original, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. They could have put over some damn cache keys though too, right? Let's see here. But that would have made it easy. Okay. Gear talents and all that. Yeah, alright. I haven't really looked at these, although it looks like they really kind of simplified the data that they're outputting here. If you remember the original Division, this screen, scrolling down, was like ridiculous. It was like, you got fire damage, you got electrical damage, you got smoke damage, you got damage on your foot, you got damage on your kneecap, you got damage. You know, it was just, it would put every detail of what, which was kind of very neat in a way. And at the same time, it's very daunting for, you know, just normal casual players. High power being one of the new abilities, of course. Same with Firefly skill. Let's see here. Oh, we got, what do we got? Currencies. So is that, what is this? It looks like a cash button. Is that an inventory? What is this? E-credits? What is this symbol? It'd be nice to know what the symbol actually means. This is clearly apparel. That's clearly inventory. This is clearly I don't know. That symbol says to me that it's marked target. I think they just picked something. And then this is like storage reserves or something. And I think that's exactly what that is. Yeah, look, you got your materials, supplies. I have none. It's a little odd. It would be nice if they didn't show anything else on the screen. I remember when I first looked at this, I was like, what am I looking at here? Is this all one thing, or is that all just this thing? Is that totally... Because I wasn't really paying a lot of attention. So it'd be nice if they didn't show materials, but I think once you get used to it, then it's like, oh, okay, I know trinkets is next. So that's what this symbol is apparently trinkets, because they look like they're very close to the same symbol. A little bit different. Not a huge deal. That's the same symbol you see yourself on the map. U, right? Yeah, exactly. It's a target. It's a target marker, right? Exactly, Phil. It's a target. That's exactly what that is. Correct. But what this has to do with showing your, you know, we're talking about your talents, your ability, your stats, right? I think it's just a choice. I don't think it's, you know, like the perfect choice to visually represent that. I also don't really care that much. I think it's fine. It doesn't really, it's one of those like, whoa, what was going on there? When you're doing the work, it's like, how important is this particular icon to recognition for the player that this is going to be where they see their stats? And what's a better icon for that, you know? But that's their job, not mine. I'm just looking at this. Didn't I change this? I had a different... I know I had a different badge on. Somehow it changed it on me. No, I want that. That's what I wanted. That's what I had on. Anything else change? Show me your build. I know, right? Okay, so let's all look again here. That was that. Look at the store. We looked at the store. This club. Club brings up that. I'm not going to bring that up right now. Progression. I can't seem to go... Oh, there we go. Did I have to double click? This is one of the weird things about the... let's see. Open down here. Open. Right? I know I hit spacebar initially, but it didn't do anything, so I double clicked and then it did. Select. Spacebar is going to be your confirm button. That's what I was looking for. Confirmation, user interface wise, like for experience, when as far as that's concerned, has to be the same throughout your menu system. Don't Monster Hunter World it, where different menus have different confirmation type of actions that are required in different areas. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I'm just clicking on it because I hate seeing an exclamation point. I'll go back and I'll actually play the game at another point. Right now, we're just looking at, like I did for the original Division and Ghost Recon Wildlands, we're mostly just looking at the initial experience of the game itself, user interface, whoa! What's that slowdown? I'm at 11 frames? What was that all about? Wow. What? I'm just going through some simple things here. Hold on. So yeah, you can double click. Trying to get that FPS counter so I can see it better. Okay. Oh, geez. I see what it is. I think what it is it's calling out to the Uplay Club, the Ubisoft Club, and that probably, I wonder, is it a different window that's being pulled up externally? So there's probably some data connection there that's really giving it issues. I'm down to 12 frames per second. Heavy firepower. What's weird is I know you can also bring up that here, and that brings up the Uplay overlay, where just like with Rainbow Six Siege, you had the option to go to club rewards, club challenges, achievements, and all that kind of stuff, and select a challenge. I do like the fact that it's actually in the game, but there's clearly some kind of performance issues whenever you go to that tab and have it pull that data, do that data pull. I don't know. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I wonder. And I wonder why they only pull in the challenges specifically, and you don't see your rewards, What's this last one? Maybe that's rewards. I just don't have any. Commendations. DC. Okay, so here's our collectibles. Echoes, comms, artifacts, etc. And this looks like a eject button icon, but apparently that means main mission. Okay. That's fine with me. Doesn't bother me. I am curious as to Shift F2. Look at the club rewards. Agent Dunn's outfit. Is that even something you can see? You can. Okay, good. I had this is the problem with having OBS preview window off. I can't tell if it's picking up the overlay or not. So apparently I can buy that for 50 U-Bucks. Agent Johnson's outfit. Was that in the game? Maybe that's in the game and it's so generic that I couldn't even tell. Let's go to apparel. Agent Johnson. I want to see, did I get City Runner, Polo, V-neck, compression layer. Where's Agent Johnson's at? Apparel store? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Where's that at? That's something I'm gonna have to look up. Shift F2. You can access this reward within the game. Can I? Okay. Target Intel pack. I guess that's another point, another time. E-credits, currency pack. Add currency, 400 E-credits to your mailbox. Get for 20 bucks. 20 U-Bucks. How about 243? What kind of currency is that again? E-credits, right? Is that like you can buy bullshit with it? 400 E-credits. Is that like generic game money? Wow, that UI gets cut off. That's so weird. There's no wall there. Meanwhile, in the background, everyone is dying. But that's not unimportant right now. We need to know, where's our money? Where's my money? So, let's take a look here. E-credits. Is that the Division credits? Or is it the apparel credits? Like the store credits? Ooh, right? Maybe you get 400 Ubi-Bucks. Oh, wait. Oh, we found it. We found it. Now we can win. How much do you want to win today? I'd like to win about $50 worth of winning. This is the one you should buy, apparently. $15. You just bought the game. Can you buy some more shit? Just please? I got 5 kids to feed, dude. Alright. Siege arm patch. Cool. Claim reward. Oh, hey. I'll take that. This is where your rewards are. So it opens up... It opens this up. Get it for free. Division 2 icons. Mobile wallpaper. Right. Why does it open this up? Division shields tier 2. Oh, here's my shields. Okay, so yeah, having done the shields in the original Division, there's tier 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Ghost arm patch, Odyssey arm patch, Pathfinder, Siege. Get it for free. So that's a weird thing. Let's go back again. Things are starting to get a little like, what? What? Why are you doing these things? Okay, go to progression. Over here, they have your challenges. I would think they would have your rewards as well, but I guess even though these are club challenges, they're different enough because they're not like things that you can buy or whatever. So they're not going to be over here. Division 2 Year 1 pass. I will pass. Thank you very much. And so they are representing these in-game, which is kind of nice. There's a lot of things, too. Owned. Where am I? Where is this at? Your mailbox. Oh, I'm glad they tell you. Where's my mailbox at? Progression? Do I have a... Press the Apple key? Maybe I don't have a mailbox yet, right? Because I'm not, like, cool yet. You'll get access to stuff when you get access to your stash. Yeah, I kind of figured, Phil. I'm going... Once again, it's not about getting answers. It's just about how do new players find this when they first... You know by now. This has been years I've been doing this. You know how this works. So I'm trying to see logical trains of thought in regards to the user interface itself, which is user experience, right? So if I'm looking at Ubi type stuff here, I'm like, well, why is this accessible? That's this thing. Where are these things, you know? But they're there. They're just in the store. The achievements, I wonder if you can see these in the game. Because they're bringing enough of the elements over from here, I wonder if those are actually in the game as well. Store's clearly there. I know we have friends that are there. Some of this stuff, yeah. Okay, I think you get the idea. You know, you get the idea. Dark Zone, True Sons. Ooh. What, did I select that? Rewards, XP and Division bucks. Oh! You get 100 Division bucks, huh? That doesn't seem like a lot. Let's go in here. Let's go to currencies. Where's currencies? Right here. Currencies. E-credits. Wow. Okay. This is what I was looking for when I was looking at the Shift F2 as far over here. So, 20 Ubi bucks gets you 400. Does that seem like a really bad like option? The Uplay points, well, I mean, I know they're going to go away at some point, but you would figure that they would give you a little bit more, given that it's you know, it was money that you spent to get them or whatever. Sometimes the rewards are really good, and this is not a case where I would say that's very good. I'm sure credits in game are actually really easy to get if it's like the Division 1, and you'll max out your credits. So I would say that amount probably should be just add another 0 there, right? But this is clearly for when you're first starting. It's got to be. Specialized Material Pack, on the other hand, may or may not be worth it. I don't know what the value of 15 carbon fiber and 15 electronics and 15 titanium is right now. I do know that materials in the game help you to progress in regards to your little side missions and things like that. Select that. Prologue activities. Well, I don't have any right now because I'm just starting. So they probably couldn't give you too much, like 30 ceramics, 30 polycarbonate, 30 steel. That might go to like one of those points that you pick on the map and you overtake it. It's a control point, and then you take it on and you call in the other dudes to like, hey, come take over this shit. And then the leader's like, hey, I need your stuff because I'm poor and broke and whatever, and we got nothing. And so you give them all your stuff. I think that's what the standard materials pack is. Specialized material is probably for your weaponry and your armor and all that kind of wonderful stuff. When it comes to crafting, but once again, I don't actually know the value conversion rate at 20 to, is that worth it? Don't know. Don't know. Specialized MPX SMG. Ooh. I don't know why I have that, but I have it, and that's cool. Division 2 icons. Division 2... I'm going to click that. Yay! Reward redeemed. Division 2 icons. Okay. Is that going to be in my apparel? Where's that? Where is that? Oh, is it for Ubisoft? Is it literally for, like, my profile? Oh, I hope not. You can download this reward within the Uplay application. Oh, no. I fucked up. But they were free, so what do I care? Media headers. Okay, great for all of the people that are trying to make a thing out of their channel and whatnot. Ghost arm patch. Okay, we're going to pick that up. There. That did in-game. I did it there because if you do it here, it just sets you back anyway to that screen. No, it's in the store. My bad. See, I went back to that one spot. It's over here, the little Ubi circle. Capitol Hill arm patch. Claim reward. I can't click on claim reward. There we go. I can. That's a weird thing. See, that clicking on claim reward does nothing. Double clicking does. Just hit the spacebar. Do you want to visit Ubisoft Club to redeem this reward? Yes, I do. Oh, can't click. See, I want to. I'm a PC user. I want to click things. Yeah. So what was that again? Capitol Hill arm patch. Capitol Hill arm patch. Capitol Hill arm patch. So that's kind of a little redundant. That it's just weird. I think they did it so you could see, hey, go get these things because the Uplay stuff isn't always the... Look at that. Complete the invaded mission open beta, receive this exclusive arm patch in your inventory. Okay, so it's not available to me. Let's try the next one. I'm going to claim that reward. Yes. What was that again? The Sam something, or I think I actually already claimed it. Sam arm page. Download the Ubisoft mobile app and use the daily login feature from your assistant Sam. What? What? Huh? There's Capitol Hill 1? Wait, what? What's going on? One of these is not correct. Which did I just get that? But then it told me to. What am I? What? Complete the invaded mission in the private. Oh, private or open beta. I cannot read. Whereas over here, even though it said get it for free, I have to go download the mobile app. Well, that ain't fucking happening. Add the exclusive arm patch. Let's go back into the game. Okay. Phoenix arm patch. I'm double checking here. Phoenix arm patch. I'm just verifying this information for myself. There it is. It says participate in E3 2018 SAM promo. So I can't actually get that, even though it says claim reward. Do you want... Yes, I want to redeem it, but I can't do it because I got to do the E3 2018 SAM promo. I don't know what that is because I'm not a super fanboy and I probably just didn't do whatever that was. Declaration skin, I believe that's free because I'm a pre-order fanboy, even though I just said I'm not a fanboy, right? Declaration, weapon skin. Here it is. Stay tuned for more info. What? Wait, what? Was that not a pre-order thing? Okay. Okay, so this has been very hit and miss so far, right? Capitol Hill, I picked it up, you know, because I did the open beta. This one I didn't do because I got to go do the mobile app or something. I probably will not be doing that. Phoenix arm patch, I didn't participate, I guess, in that. I guess I didn't. I don't know. They just said I'll find out later. Surprise, you know. And City Runner sneakers. Let's take a look at that. Okay, pair of gray sneakers. That sounds harmless. Let's get some gray sneakers. Where are they at? That should be easy, right? Here they go. Stay tuned for more info. Did I get them? Are they messing with me? Did I already get them? Let's go take a look. High top sneakers, hiking boots, low top sneakers. Nope. So my brain's starting to hurt. Division Shield Tier 4, Tier 3, Tier 1. Whoa, jeez. First Gamers, arm pad. Participate in selected conventions or events and, well, I don't even know anything about that. Adds a special, yeah, I'll like that. Takes me back here. So basically, yes, just use your damn club rewards. Don't even bother with it in-game. It doesn't really help you in any way, shape, or form. What are you telling me? You want me to collect these things? This menu on the other... Wow, this is bad. I would actually probably just use the overlay for this stuff. Yeah. Given the performance drop that you get when you're using the in-game whatever, Janzer received ghosts. Ghosts? What the hell's ghosts? What is ghosts? What is ghosts, precious? I received a thing? What is ghosts? I don't know what they're talking about. Apparently, I picked up something. Was one of these? Was ghosts? What are we talking about here? That. So it said I received it, but I didn't see it here. Is it that thing? Yeah, it's that. Okay. Duh. It was that. I assumed I had that because I saw I had something earlier. Woo! About an hour 10 in, 0 shots have been fired. We've lost about, I'd say hundreds of lives at this point, if there were even that many. It sounds real bad. It sounds real bad out there. Yeah, let's just kind of take a look around. We did figure out, though, performance takes a huge hit if you have your OBS preview window up. That almost got stuck again. I'm a master at getting stuck in video games. Especially with Snowdrop Engine. I get stuck on, like, every door entrance. You find the door, I'll get stuck in it. So nothing is enabled as far as like additional movement, no sprinting, nothing like that. I can walk around. That's nice. Oh, that's cool. What'd I tell you about getting stuck? Stop. It's too early for that stuff. It's nonsense. This I did not see during the closed open beta. Sprinting, press and hold shift. I'm doing that. You can also change this to toggle. Yes, toggle is handy. That with my mouse 4 button and auto run is engaged, and I don't have to use my left hand to run, and I am stuck again. Stop. Frame rate. That was a weird little wonky feel there. It's holding above 80 FPS. I've capped it at 90, meaning don't go higher than, but I'm gonna say it's been very consistent above 80. I've not seen a drop yet. Since I disabled the OBS preview window. The lowest I've literally seen has been 80. And as far as like frames due to misrendering lag, that's been 12. And that might have been just when I first started the game. So yeah, performance-wise, very good. Once you know that OBS is going to mess with you.
Jump over it.
I don't know if I want to. Oh, I took cover. Why can't I take cover on this low-hanging, on this low right here? I'm gonna take cover right there. I can take cover right here. That's cool. I mean, I'll jump over. I'm not saying I won't do it.
Take cover.
That's really loud. Give me a minute. The war's a little loud. I need to turn the war down. SFX volume. Let's make some less war. Probably turn down this as well. I'm gonna guess. Music volume's very low. I do like the music in the game. That still seems like a weird thing. You set whatever your setting is. There's no hard confirm. You just hit escape, which usually escape to a PC person means no. Still seems a little loud. There we have it. Stream's done. I killed my first guy. We looked at a whole bunch of other stuff. Let's make an explosion happen to make Michael Bay proud. Michael Bay is now happy. The god that is Michael Bay. Really? Wow, that's some horrible aim you got there. I can't see the guy. I'm just gonna shoot his general direction.
Watch your flank.
It's got some hard aim assist on it. Look at that. Damn. That's... I'm not even trying. That's a massive aim assist or something. I sure as hell am not doing it. Look at that. I'm just... Cursors all over the place. What do we got here in settings? Let's take a look. Mouse sensitivity, aim sensitivity, mouse acceleration is off, mouse smoothing, you can turn that off. Mouse swap buttons, gamepad look sensitivity, I don't have a gamepad on, vibration, I don't know why it's even showing any of this stuff. I have disable gamepad, yes. Auto look center, parkour mode during gameplay. During auto run, movement can exit cover. Move around cover while with button press. Yes. Requires the button to be held? No. Move around corner speed. That's fine. Toggle to sprint. Going to attempt to avoid as much spoilers around. Yeah, so did I, Volts. No worry. I'm not really spoiling anything anyway. Like I said, I'm not going to really play the game. I'm just looking at this. Pretty much the end of the stream anyway. Yep. See you later, dude. Toggle to sprint. Yes, definitely. Combat roll and movement keys. That's an interesting one. I kind of want to try that out, but I think it might also give me a headache. Hold the aim mouse. Yes, hold the aim gamepad. Aim assist is on. It says for gamepads, but that looked pretty strong. Cancel skill while aiming. Yes, that looks good. Once again, have to escape out of that, which is a weird thing. Key mapping gameplay. Distance units. Metric. Imperial. Show vault indicators on. Show cover indicators on. Auto hide HUD on. Reticle thickness. Reticle opacity. Hints on. Show damage numbers on. Show radar. Show connectivity info. Player level visible. Show chat window. Show, okay, language filter. No. Automatic group refill. No. Unassigned item notifications. Turn skill and talent alerts on or off. Show skills on group frame. When enable skill, display skill icons in the group UI. Yes. I think that's probably important for group play. I think. Exit photo mode when taking damage. Yes. Show numeric skill cooldown time. I guess so. GPS line. On-call status. Off.
Declining backup request.
Yep. Your agents, deal with it yourself, and if you need help, you're dead. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll finish this first engagement here. Whoa, what's going on there? I was like trying to fire? Oh, I see. I was aiming at an NPC, and so it was not letting me fire. I couldn't tell I was because they're so far away. I guess they were in that area of where they would have been hit. I got this. JTF, how dare you? But that's it? Okay. Oh yeah, this is Ghost Recon right here. Wildlands.
Someone check the perimeter!
See to those barricades, and have someone radio the patrols to be on the lookout for stragglers. Some of those bastards got away. I didn't expect another attack so soon. You okay? If this keeps up, we're gonna have to relocate. Come on, help me with this. We're stretched too thin to protect everyone here. Not again.
Kind of locked in here.
That can't be right.
Good thing Bolt's left. There actually is. I just thought it was going to be pick up a guy. I didn't realize they're going to put me in a movie scene. Oh.
This is a distress code. The coordinates for Washington, D.C. How is this possible?
Get down! Everybody get down! Someone has to stay. We can't just leave these people here. Whatever happened, it needs to be fixed or it's all over. You go! I'll do what I can here. Go!
I know this is set to audio to be headphones, but that one seems a little weird. It's very focused on dialogue, which is fine. But it, I don't know, it seems a little...
We
Let's
took
keep letting
things
it go.
for granted. We expected coffee in the morning. We expected free Wi-Fi. When those were taken from us, we survived. When communications broke down, the trains stopped and the internet went dark.
I've seen this.
We survived.
But when the pharmacies were looted and hospitals shut down, asthma became lethal. And with no police to protect you, did you own a gun?
Did your neighbor?
Some survived.
Pretty much gonna shut down after this is all done here. Just letting it kind of play
We
out.
are a resilient species. When our society
Yep.
collapsed, we found ways to go on. And now, for the first time in centuries, what we want is also truly what we need. In the face of disaster, we helped each other.
We built new communities in the ruins of the old. We adapted. We survived. Established a new normal.
Yeah, I want to see the
there are also
movie.
those who build nothing.
If you guys just make a movie instead of a
Nothing.
video game, I'll watch the movie.
Hyenas preying on the weak. They've made our world bleed. But we don't stand alone.
See, they're being literal
A
there,
brave few have sworn
There
to
is a group
protect
of
us and save
hyenas.
what remains.
not literal hyenas.
They unite
So.
us. Remind us that we are one people.
And there's the original
They
theme.
are our shield and our light. But if that light goes out,
This is all beautiful. I
Who
love
can save us
this.
then?
It's been 7 months since the outbreak. We still live in fear of the virus, the green poison.
Wow. It's a third movie we're going to be
Real
sitting through.
danger
That's okay.
is out there, waiting.
It's a pretty scene. It's like a series of trailers that we're going through. Are we going to get another one? Okay, alright. Trailer number 4. In case you haven't had enough. In collaboration with... Ubisoft Reflections. I don't know what that is. Red Storm, of course, for the PvP type stuff, I think, and gun work in general, I think. Yep, they all did good work. Another video. This might actually be character right here. I think that's what's happening, zooming in on character. Okay. Okay.
Incoming alert on the SHD emergency channel. Flash, priority.
The base of operations is under attack. Hostile forces have breached our southern perimeter. We are in need of immediate assistance. Repeat, need immediate assistance from any nearby agents.
Okay, cool. So like I said, that's pretty much it. It's about hour 25, it says. I am shutting down here. I will be playing the game, and I'll come back to stream when I have something to say. But mostly just sharing the experience. This is not a channel that people come here for that. I always have a very low viewer count for that kind of stuff. And when it comes to like support for that kind of stuff, not from viewers, but from like other streamers, it just doesn't happen. I'm not really considered to be a streamer, I think, anymore, is what it is. And, you know, I think people just think I like to shit on stuff or whatever. And that's fine too, because I don't mind doing that. And I don't mind thinking of being thought of like that either. So I am going to, when I get to probably 30 and start really playing with stuff and start getting into challenges and actually have some meat content to show, I'll probably do some streaming. Until then, it'll probably be back to more like Destiny 2 related things. Gambit has a real goal that I like doing. You know, there's stuff there with Gambit that I like. There's other little challenges for, like, I just got Sleeper Simulant last night. Even though it was highly nerfed twice, you know, it's still a nice challenge that I was able to complete. But thanks for lurking, thanks for chatting, those of y'all. And yeah, as far as anybody else playing the game, you already know what I think as far as grouping up and all that. I'm going to be playing solo for a bit. I want to get a real good feel for the game in a solo experience-wise before I really start getting in and getting distracted with other people and how fast they play or how whatever speed they're playing at. I'm very slow when it comes to learning and adapting to new games, and I like to take that time. I don't think there's any need to rush through anything. But thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you later.